so glad that you found your way to HSN on this Columbus Day weekend. I'm Alice Carone, and we're going to now help you find your way anywhere else you want to go. And this is done by our best-selling GPS. Listen carefully. Best-selling GPS in the history of HSN. We have never had a more popular GPS than what you're looking at right here. It is our 5-inch voice command Garmin. This is a voice command, so you speak to it. So you don't have to pull off the side of the road and put things in and figure out how to use it. You just simply speak to it. So even when you're driving, you give it a command, and it's going to input it and take you where you want to go. On top of that, you get a lifetime of map updates. On top of that, you get a lifetime of your traffic updates. So important if you hate to sit in traffic. Most of us do, right? And we're doing it today at $149.95, free shipping and 4 flex payments. These are just some of the features, you know, the map and traffic updates. That voice activation, to me, just, I could never buy another GPS, I don't think, if it didn't have the voice activation. Lane assist, spoken turn-by-turn directions. It tells you the name of the street you need to turn on. That is a big deal. Hands-free Bluetooth calling, that big touch screen. But we're also including for you, and this is what we haven't done in the past, which is including for you your case, and you're also going to get your vent mount as well. So it's easy for you to install in your car. And Leah Little brings us all of our Garmins. You know how much I love my Garmin.
I know, we all do, right? 7 out of 10 people who choose a GPS choose the Garmin name brand.
That's a pretty incredible statistic.
Pretty impressive, absolutely. Because in the world of electronics, name brand matters. You know, you don't get to be #1 without really delivering on that promise, and that's what this Garmin is going to do. Speaking of #1, over 70,000 people own this exact Garmin from us right here at HSN. You want to know why? Because you can talk to it. You can talk to this unit, and it will talk to you. You've seen them that talk to you, right, and give you the turn-by-turn directions, but you now can use your voice to do that. So you want to see how it works? It's really quite simple. Voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Starbucks.
Searching for Starbucks. Select a line number.
2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes.
Start new route or add to the active route.
Start new route. So there you have it. We're going to simulate, of course, because we are indoors, and now it starts giving us those turn-by-turn directions. I just think it's like something out of a sci-fi movie. If you are somebody that grew up thinking, I just can't believe these gadgets are actually one day going to come to fruition, things that you used to see on the old television shows, now not only are they here, but they are easy to use, and they're going to make your life better. This Garmin is #1 for a reason. You go to the Garmin website, it's $199. Is it worth every single penny? Absolutely. Is the value better here at HSN? You better believe it, because you put the voice command together with the fact that you get lifetime maps, and now you've got that 1-2 combination that is the most popularly requested combination of features on the market when it comes to GPS. What are lifetime maps? That means you never pay for those map updates again. Why do you need map updates? Because 1 in 5 of our roads change every single year, a full 20%. And not only do you get the map updates, so the roads that are changing are going to be updated for you, but you also get the points of interest updated. So if there's a new Starbucks, or if there's a new restaurant in your area, or in some place that you're traveling to, you're going to get all of that as well. So think about it. It thinks just like you do. You just decide, where do I want to go? From here, you can pull up one of the very many categories: restaurants, shopping, everyday life, gas stations, banks, ATMs, you name it. But I like to go into everyday life, because this is what we use, right? Post office, maybe it's a car wash, it might be going to a fitness center or a gym, and then you just decide, okay, let's just go see where the nearest post office is. We say, we'll go to this one that's 8.9 miles away. We could add it to our active route after we go to Starbucks, or you could just talk through it. You don't have to touch it like I just did. You are in charge when you have this Garmin. You are the one that now saves time and saves money. And you know, Alice, according to an independent study, the average Garmin user saves $200 a year just in gas.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I mean,
really
imagine that. But really, truly, and it's great to save money. It's just a great added advantage. People are so distracted nowadays. We are all distracted. We are looking at this, listening to this. I don't care if it's music. I don't care, whatever it might be. We're so distracted. We need a way to keep us on point. We need a way so that if we're driving and you've either been behind somebody or you've been that person where you're looking for someplace and you don't know where you are, so you slow down and then you're not sure and you think you're going to turn, but then you're not, and the person behind you is just about ready to, you know, to hit you because they think you're turning. It's a dangerous situation. My daughter starts driving next year, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to be driving next year." I said, "Do you understand that this is a dangerous thing?
It is.
This is serious stuff here. You are behind the wheel of a couple of tons here, and people just seem to be so aggressive nowadays." Make sure that you are getting where you need to go and have something to help you without you having to try and pull over because you're frustrated and it's like, okay, oh, I didn't expect that. This will help you expect it. This will help you with, I love the turn. I love the lane assist.
The lane assist,
The lane assist, because for those of us who've lived in big cities like Dallas or Houston and you have those 6, 8 lanes across, if you're in the wrong lane, oh my gosh, you've seen people cut all the way across. It's scary.
And it's
scary,
dangerous.
scary.
So with lane assist, you always know exactly which lane to be in. You don't have to worry about driving next to that big concrete block on the side of the road. That always gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Me too.
And then
I know where to go.
Exactly. So now you know which lane you need to be in, and you know it ahead of time. So if you're in an unfamiliar area, you're all set to go. You put that together with Junction View, and you have inside this unit 60,000 pictures, photographs of splits in the highway, of an intersection. So now you know, do I need to go east or do I need to go west? Because you see a picture of it. You don't actually have to know those directions. So it really is that simple.
Pictures.
And that easy. Exactly. We like pictures, right? And it talks to you and you talk to it. Can you start to see now why people are loving it? Now think about this. It's so much fun. You just want to have a conversation with it. It's just that easy to do. Now think about this. At any given moment, you were talking about being distracted, right?
Yes.
At any given moment during a daylight hour, there are over 700,000 drivers that are using their cell phone. Think about how dangerous that is.
Oh my gosh.
And if you're using your cell phone for navigation, think about how unreliable it is, because this is sort of a jack of all trades but a master of none. Your GPS is dedicated technology. Garmin does one thing: navigation. That's it. They don't make toasters. They don't make anything else. You're looking here at that dedicated technology. And what happens when you're using your cell phone and a text comes through? Or what happens if you're in a rural area and, hello, you don't have a signal? That's when you need it the most, right? This does not burn through your data plan. It uses GPS satellites. I'm going to talk to you about how significant that is. And it can be used entirely hands-free. It's that large size. And like we just talked about, it includes the traffic and the junction view and the lane assist. Now, why is it so important that this unit communicates with the satellites? Because think about it, cell phones are right here on planet Earth, right? So your cell phone communicates with a cell phone tower. You see them, you know, out and about when you're driving around. So that's how oftentimes they get overloaded or you lose a signal. Well, guess what? This GPS uses the same satellites that are orbiting planet Earth that were put there for our U.S. military. They were put there by the U.S. Department of Defense so that when we need it, they can have pinpoint accuracy within 4 meters. And guess what? That same pinpoint accuracy is yours when you have this Garmin. Can you see why over 70,000 people have chosen it? Oops, we're speeding on that one. See that little red? Oh, it turned red. So it tells you you're going faster than the speed limit. It gives you so much information. This you're looking at here is, again, the junction view. So you've got that realistic photograph that's coming up for that split in the highway. You walk through that checklist of everything you want to have in a GPS. This has got it.
This has got it. And I will tell you that Garmin used to have less than this for a whole lot more money.
True.
I mean, literally, I know people who spent $600–700 on Garmins when they first came out, not that many years ago. Now you're looking at $149.95, and you look at the technology that's in it. Buy technology that makes sense. Buy, more important, buy technology that you know how to use.
Yeah.
This is the beauty of it. That's why I love tablets so much, because I know how to use these. And we have a great tablet coming up. I know how to use my fingers. I know how to use my voice. You know how to use your voice. You can speak to it. I watched the funniest episode of Modern Family the other day.
1 mile.
And Julie Bowen was talking to her phone, and the phone assistant kept getting it wrong. And so finally she just goes, just shut up. Okay? and you felt that frustration before with some of the assistants, right? Not with Garmin. Do you see?
It's easy. It's easy.
Sometimes you're just like,
let's do it.
I didn't say that. It's so frustrating. This is not going to be that frustration. Garmin really understands what you're talking about.
They do.
We're going to show it to you again, because show you how easy it is and how they never get it wrong. That's the beauty of it.
People love this because it really is that easy. I love that. You do get so frustrated,
Just shut
right?
up.
Or have you ever just been touching it and you're like, "Ugh," you know? So here it is. This is how simple it is. Voice command. Voice command.
Say a command.
Find category.
Speak a category.
Gas.
Searching for gas stations.
Let me show you
Select
on the one
a
I'm
line
using.
number.
There you go. 2.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Yes.
Start new route or add to the active route.
Add to active route. That's it. We're just going to
Drive
simulate.
0.2 miles to Vaughn's Country Store.
And
on
then,
right.
and then we're going to push mute so that we can continue talking. But do you see how easy that is? As long as you know how to talk, you know how to use your GPS. It's really that simple. And guess what? It doesn't stop there. You can also sync your entire address book from your cell phone via Bluetooth. So as you're driving to Vaughn's Country Store, you can say, call mom, and it can dial that number for you. It is one of the coolest inventions, I think, that's out there, to be able to combine the Bluetooth with the GPS. So we're going to take a phone call here in just a moment, because I want you
right
to
on
see
Trilby Road.
just how easy this is to use. Again, now you're that better driver. You're that safer driver. Your hands are on the wheel. Your eyes are on the road. You're not distracted. You're able to now be able to focus on what's going on, because there are so many different distractions. So we'll take a phone call and you'll see just how easy this is to do. If you want to have the #1 GPS, think about it. Voice command. You have the lifetime maps that are included. You're going to have the lifetime traffic that is also included. You're going to have the ability to sync with your phone. You've got it all when you've got this unit. Hello? Hey, this must be Darrow. Only you would answer the phone that way. One of these days, we're going to have to get Daryl out here with us.
I know. Find your way out here one day. Not today, though.
Daryl, if you want to
Stay where you are, back there in the control room.
if we can steal you out of that control room and take you on a road trip, where would you like to go?
The director and I would like to go to Chuck E. Cheese, please.
Jeez, I like
Here I am. I'm thinking Vegas. Think bigger.
Well, you know, he does have the
Vegas
2 young
would be
girls,
great.
so I can see that. Yeah, and I know as a mom of a 5-year-old, that's a very popular place to go. And when you have the directions or the distractions in the car, it can be tough to try to figure out how to get to Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, yeah, but if you get to Vegas, here's the thing. You can use this, and you can walk around in it. I mean, it's not just limited to your car.
It's right, because you can. That's right, because you can use
Yeah.
it with the pedestrian
Then
mode.
you can use it to
with the
find like
case.
Wolfgang Puck's restaurants and all the other places that you love, you know, whatever you're looking for. So this is going to go with you anywhere you want to go. This is going to help you find your way. This is going to eliminate that horrible feeling of being lost. I was driving somewhere the other day, and I remembered that there was one spot I got lost in, and I was trying to stop and ask people, and I got to tell you, it's midnight. I was trying to pick up my daughter. It was so darn scary.
Yeah.
Who are you going to call and go, I'm lost. I don't know where I am.
Exactly.
This will help you. Whether it's, I don't care if you're 80 or whether you're 18, this is going to help you get where you're going. Hopefully safer, hopefully keeping your eyes on the road, and hopefully knowing the traffic situation and knowing the maps and having those maps updated, because you're right, those roads change all the time now.
Absolutely, and it gets more and more confusing. So as we say goodbye to Daryl, look what happens. We're going to go to Chuck E. Cheese, but bye,
Bye,
Daryl.
Daryl. We're going to Vegas.
Let's go to
Have
Vegas,
a good time
baby.
at Chuck E. Cheese.
So look what happens. Well, we didn't touch that GPS. It automatically disconnected. So now you're still on your way. Where did we go last? I think to Starbucks or to the gas station. And then next we'll send it to Chuck E. Cheese. And it's just that simple and that easy to do. And you're so right. You never have to worry about having to stop and ask for directions. Listen, in our last couple of minutes here, let me just remind you, this is the #1 GPS for a reason. There's a reason it's a customer pick. There's a reason 70,000 people have chosen it. And today, it's even better because this case is usually not included. This is a $20 value. We're also including the air vent. That is the air vent mount. That's another $20 value. So what you're looking at here are $40 in extras that usually is not included. And even if you went to the Garmin website and just got this unit without the case, without the air vent mount, you'd be looking at $199. You just happen to be in the right place at the right time, right here to get this value. And it really is as easy as what we're showing you. When you think about being able to be that better driver and that safer driver, saving $200 a year in gas, it's like getting that cash right back in your pocket. And let's talk about map updates, because we haven't even talked about that. The cost of map updates is $50 a quarter. That's $200 a year, but not just next year in 2015. That's another $200 in 2016, another $200 in 2017. And for you, it's entirely free. Once you own it for life. You never have to pay another penny again. And you're going to love how simple and how easy it is to use, just like we're showing you.
So simple, so easy. And today we're trying to make it affordable for you. So what we do, because it's Columbus Day weekend, we save some of our best deals for holiday weekends. We know a lot more of you are shopping. So we really want to make it, compelling for you to have a reason for you to come in and make a choice. So today we're doing the 4 flex payments. Today we added the free shipping and handling. And today we're adding that $25 value of the case and, of course, your vent mount as well. 375-061. I think when you get this home, and don't forget, holiday returns. Right. Anything that you're buying, even if this is going to be a gift and you're not going to give it till the big day in December, you have until the end of January if you need to return it for any reason, if you get 2 of them or whatever it might be. Lots of you making this choice right now. Stay right there. I think when you get this home, you will use it, and hopefully it will make every single person who drives safer.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I wish we could take us to Chuck E. Cheese, but I know we're out of time. You're going to